And 5, 4, 3, 2. Hi, welcome to Unclouded.
I'm Jalen.
I'm Ken.
Jay.
And this is our podcast where we're going to talk about things and you're going to listen to them.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, this is the first episode of our podcast.
Are you excited?
Oh,
I'm excited.
I'm scared.
We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, cool things and fun. Yeah.
Before we get into what we're doing today, we should just go around and let's talk about our day. A little brief little description, summary, synopsis, all those synonyms of how our day went. So, Janae,
How you go first?
Janae, you go first.
Okay, my day was it was interesting, I didn't start too good, but I got stuff done. That's all it is. Progress.
Period.
You can. How about you?
Oh.
Oh, sorry. I'm doing it on purpose. I'm doing it on purpose.
Ken, how was Ken's day? Well, Ken's day was a day. It was a day of the week. What was today?
Wednesday.
I don't know. I woke up sadly. Went to school.
Yeah.
I literally was barely awake through Spanish, and then oh my god, I put on a dress shirt for English because we're doing a quarantine play of Hamlet. It's so bad. So I put on this use words. I put on this white button up, and I had on a hoodie and a hat, and I looked like I worked at McDonald's.
Oh my god.
And guess what? You wanna know the kicker? We didn't even get to my scene today. So, it was for nothing.
You turned your camera on for no reason?
My camera was never on because I never got to the point where it's time for me to read because it took them so long to finish their section.
Oh my god.
So,
That's fun.
that was my day.
Wow.
How's Hamlet?
He's gonna die, so.
Oh my god.
Spoiler alert, Hamlet is dead. Actually, everyone is dead. It's a tragedy, so everyone dies. Bro, this one girl, her name is Ophelia. Why isn't her name so pretty? She got in a tree and she died.
What?
What?
She got in a tree?
Yeah, she climbed a tree, I guess, and she fell.
No.
Why are you laughing? That's so sad.
Cause
how do you climb up a tree and then fall?
one of our questions was did Ophelia kill herself or was it an accident? To be honest,
She's just dumb.
but she also was really sad about something. I forgot what. I think she was sad because Hamlet dumped her. So she climbed up the tree. And she didn't mean to kill herself, but maybe she did. I don't know. We'll never know because she's dead. So Jalen, how was your day?
I mean, I went to work. So
Vibey, how was work?
I was not very conscious during the first half.
Fun. That's fun.
But then, I ate cookies and chips, and then it was time to go.
Wow, that was really riveting. I'm happy that your day at work was so eventful.
What do you want? I didn't really do anything. I didn't curse nobody out today. It wasn't very eventful.
Good job!
Thank you.
Thank you. Good job.
Mostly because I wasn't on registers. But
I'm so proud of you for not verbally assaulting anyone today.
They be trying me.
Cursing at customers, they just don't be caring. They just be cursing up a storm.
Well, are they hiring?
Yeah.
Okay,
Popeye?
actually.
Oh my god. A quick story time before we get into our questions. I was going to order DoorDash today because I was hungry, and my mom got back from work 20 minutes ago. So she was gonna cook, obviously. So I was like, what am I gonna eat? And I was literally on DoorDash for 30 minutes trying to figure out what I was gonna eat. I wanted a Popeye's chicken sandwich, but why is Popeye's delivery $2.99? $3.99. That is the price of a sandwich. $4 for them to deliver it, plus however much your food costs, plus the taxes, plus the tip. Yeah, no.
DoorDash is literally a scam.
DoorDash is a scam. Like,
because I used to always freaking order on there. Like, I remember 2 summers ago, I used to keep ordering stuff from DoorDash, and it literally made me broke.
because DoorDash is so expensive. Like,
Yeah, DoorDash is actually mad expensive.
it's so dumb. But and I was gonna order from Little Caesars because Little Caesars had free delivery, but then I couldn't decide on which pizza I wanted, so I just ate the spaghetti in the fridge. So
All that for what?
it was just a lot of mental distress with no outcome.
Shout out Sour Joker. Just and Mr. Joey. Thanks,
Shout
Joe.
out Joey.
Yeah, no.
Shout out Joey. Joey
that is the homeboy.
That's the homeboy. Yeah. So shout out Joey.
You know, hope you hear this because
why we're shouting out Joey, don't worry about it.
You don't ask no questions. You don't need to know.
If you DM us or any of our socials, we got you.
You know, if you want to know why we're shouting out Joey, you can definitely DM us on our Instagram and I will hook you up.
I got you.
Like, I legitimately got you.
Just say
okay? You got the word. It's the word. Joey is the word. Time for questions.
Time for the Q&A. What, Janaea?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Okay. Well, we have questions. We asked our friends and people and other people of the livelihood of New Jersey to give us questions for our podcast, and now we're going to answer
actually suck.
Yeah, no shade.
A lot of you guys suck.
Okay. When we said, can we have some questions, y'all said no.
Yeah, no, y'all literally said no. It took us like a week to gather the amount of questions that we actually do have. So you know what? It's really fuck y'all. But it's okay.
That's fine though. It's okay.
Cool.
Because we got questions now, and we're finna answer them. We're finna give you our answers, our raw.
The questions that we do have are pretty good to me, at least.
Oh my God.
I know, but the questions came from my mom, my aunt, and my cousin. Yeah.
So shout out your mom.
Shout out my mother, my maja.
Me Musha.
Where are the questions? Didn't I send them to you?
No.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, I did, because I deleted them out my phone.
Oh, you want me to send it to you guys?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
I should have made tea. I said I was gonna make tea, and I was staring at my laptop like I have 6 minutes to make tea, and I never got up to make the tea. And I'm thirsty, so.
Well, I didn't braid my hair because you said 11:30, and I just got out the shower.
You could have said no.
So no, but I wanted to do it, and we need to hurry up. So.
Yeah, because I'm actually tired, so that's crazy. But it's the late night cast, sir. Boom! Get the question.
That was so just loud.
Thank you. Wow. Oh my God. Wait. This first question is just so loud.
Where is it?
Like, it just hit me. I was looking at.
Literally, I was like, oh, okay. Well, you know what? Welcome to Unclouded. We are unclouding
a lot of things and information.
Can I read it?
You want to read the first question, Jeanette? Go ahead.
Okay. What are the pros and cons of letting your guard down when dealing with someone new?
Okay, who wants
I have some cons.
You have some
I
cons?
have pros, but I got some cons.
Go ahead and tell us your cons.
Alright, so when letting a person in, it kind of hurts more when they leave. So that's like a one con. But it hurts.
That's true.
And people like to take advantage of who you are. So yeah, and also it's kind of like hard to let someone in the first place. So it's very an uncomfortable feeling. Because you don't trust that person, but yet you're still trying. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I really got. You guys can go.
Hold on, what are the pros and cons of letting your guard down? It's, like you said, it's just scary, like, because especially if you have trust problems already, and you're trying to, like, get to know somebody, it's kind of like you really don't even know what their intentions are, and in order for you to kind of even build a relationship, you kind of have to let your guard down anyway. Cause like if you're not vulnerable in a relationship, what do you have? Like really? But yeah, I don't know. Pros is like it helps build a more stable relationship if that person isn't a piece of shit. That's basically it. I don't really like people like that, so you're not gonna get a lot of pros out of me.
I mean, I think some pros of letting your guard down for someone is if you're like me and it's already just difficult for you to open up to people, when you do open up to someone and they actually like react accordingly and they give you like good advice or they offer you reassurance and support, it feels so like oh my god, wait, like people care, like type emotion. Like it fills you with this sense of like, I don't want to say like euphoria, but like it kind of just makes you feel better than when you did when you were just trying to choke it up.
That makes sense.
But like the downside of that is also like sometimes, like you guys said, like you can open up to someone and they can completely use that against you, or you can open up to someone and you can get so used to asking, like you can get so used to opening up yourself to them and letting them in, and when they don't reciprocate that, it's kind of just like, well, what now? Like what do you mean I'm supposed to sit here and open up to you and give you my life story and tell you this, that, and the third, but you not open up to me, you're not telling me nothing, we not having, like, what's the problem? Like, especially when this person is like clearly like going through something, or they clearly are not okay and they just keep being like, I'm fine, I'm okay, and super fine, and you're just like, but I can see that you're not, and they're like, nope, don't know what we're talking about, I'm fine.
Yeah, no. Especially like, okay, so if you're a vulnerable person or like an emotional person and you're talking to someone who doesn't have any emotional comprehension, it's like, I don't think it's gonna work.
Like wall, like,
yeah, no, you're literally like, what Tiana Taylor say, talking to concrete. That's how
concrete,
like that's that's legit how it is. It's like, what do you mean you have no feelings? Like, am I feeling too much? Am I crazy? Like, yeah, no. So we do not deal with rocks, ladies and gentlemen.
No, stop dating rocks. Don't talk to rocks. I mean, this isn't just like romantic. This can go for like platonically, because there definitely has been times where I've opened up people to people platonically and it completely backfired. I think this is something that can happen in all relationships, whether it's romantic, platonic. Sometimes opening up with people can just be difficult, just because like I said, like it's scary letting people know all of your dirty, your nitty gritty, because also like you don't want to be judged. Like there's nothing worse than people are sitting there just like looking at you like
that's definitely just like your family. It's like when you try to open up to your family and they disappoint you, you're just like, well, that makes it harder for you to open up in the first place, because your family is the one that's kind of shutting you out when you try to let you.
I wasn't even thinking about opening up to family members, but I just don't do that. Like that is a myth to me. Imagine like talking to someone who you share DNA with about your feelings.
I mean,
it's not always bad. It's not like, there are some family members that actually does listen, but like there's also like most of them, they don't want to hear it. They're just like, yo, you're crazy, there's something wrong with you, you need help. And I'm just like,
yeah, no, it's very scary. We keep saying that, or I keep saying that, but it is very scary and I actually, contrary to popular belief, I don't know if other people feel this way, but I feel like it's much easier to open up to people who you don't really know that well. Like, for me, it's so much harder to talk to somebody who I like know personally about what I'm going through, because I don't want them to be like, oh my god, are you okay? 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 Like, how are you doing? How are you doing? I'm like, but like when you talk to someone who you like really don't know that well, and you tell them like something, it's kind of, they're just like, okay, because it's like that's the only thing they really know about you, so they can't really like, I don't know what's the word, like they can't really think of you any differently if they didn't know you prior to you telling them that. So it's just like, it's much easier for you to open up to them, because you know that like they can't judge you if they don't know you, type B. But it's just
also,
like,
kind of like when they like leave, if they like leave, you don't have to see them again. But family, you have to see them again. Like when it comes to family events, like you have to see them. So it's just like, yikes.
yeah, no, it's, oh my god, I honestly, I don't even remember the last time I went to a family event. Like, I haven't been to one in a minute, and just be scared that my mom be out here telling my business and I just don't know about it. Like, one day I'm gonna just pull up to the family event and they'll be like, look, gay! And I'm just like, and I'm just gonna be like, ayo, chill. Like, why be so loud? But like Frodo, but like honestly, like my grandma probably knows. Like, here's the thing about coming out. We weren't even talking about this, but it's part of opening up people. You don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to come out. Like, it is nobody else's business but yours, really.
Yeah, no, like literally coming out was something that was created by straight people. We removed okay, thank you, Zoom. They removed their 40-minute time limit. Yeah, the concept of coming out was created by straight people because they just assume that you're straight, so you have to tell them that you're not. But in reality, you didn't have to tell me you're straight, so I don't have to tell you I was gay. I just get to walk around the street, and if I make out with the dude, you'll know why. Next question.
Sorry, I'm like doing my artwork at the same time. That's why I'm not really talking that much. Like,
am I gonna read it? Do you want me to?
Do read what? The next question?
Yeah. Unless someone else can take it.
I can read it. What is more painful, not following your dreams or disappointing your parents? I'm gonna answer that like right now. I love my parents to death, but nothing is more important than me, like being successful in the way that I want to be successful, because they're not living my life. I am. They might have made me and birthed me and raised me, but they're raising me for my life, like not theirs. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna change my plans or like my dreams or anything to satisfy anyone, you know, let alone my parents. I mean, is that messed up?
It's not messed up.
No, it's not. But what really matters is what makes you happy, you know? Like, it kind of just, like, hurts when you have to think about your parents and, like, if they're, like, upset with you. But at the end of the day, it's really, like you said, it's not their life. It's, like, our life. Like, how are we supposed to, like, not disappoint them, but then we feel sad because we're not following our dreams, we're not following our heart, we're following theirs.
Right.
So, I agree with Jay.
The least they can do is support us, really.
The least they can do is support you, but, like, honestly, if I'm being, like, completely, you know, raw, unclouded about my answer, disappointing your parents is a different level of just, like, or at least for me, like, disappointing my mother, because, what's a father, anyway, disappointing my mom makes me want to eat lead, like, seriously, like, seeing her just look genuinely, like, upset, or just, like, unsatisfied with something I'm doing, kind of just makes me just, like, it's bad, like,
yeah, but then what are you gonna do if you're not following your heart?
Oh, no, trust me, I ain't finished, girl. I'm gonna do what I want, but I'm gonna still feel bad. I don't know why I feel bad for wanting to do what I want. This is just something I've always dealt with. I've always felt bad for speaking up for what I want to do. But it's just like, I've come to the conclusion, the mindset that I'm gonna do whatever makes me happy. Obviously, like, I'm not just gonna say, like, I don't care, because I'd be lying. I do 100% care about what my parents think. But that's not gonna stop me from doing what I want to do. But it's definitely gonna be something that I'm thinking about. I'm going to definitely have my moments where I'm thinking, like, I know my mom probably doesn't support me in this aspect of my life or something like that. But as a black gay boy, growing up in a household where my mom was, like, semi-homophobic for half my life, I'm kind of just used to doing things that disappoint her, honestly. Sorry, Mom. Hi, if you're listening. I'm kind of used to doing things or feeling like I'm disappointing her, so, like, me taking that into my adult life, I'm going to regardless follow my dreams and do whatever makes me happy. And if that disappoints my parents, it's gonna suck and it's gonna hurt, and I can't just be like, I don't care, like, like, flip them off. Like, no, like, I do care, and I'm gonna genuinely be upset about it, but that's not gonna stop me from growing as a person, because like y'all said, like, they put me out into this world to live my own life, not to be their Barbie doll that they can dress up and write down detailed descriptions of how they want me to do my day. Like, no. I'm gonna live my life how my brain sees fit. But my brain also gets sad, so duality.
We be working through things. I mean, like, I don't know, because there are some things that I feel like you can't really disappoint them with, that are like, that goes with, like, you following your dreams, because I feel like if at least you're successful, you know, they can't really be mad. That makes sense. No?
It does.
No, it makes sense.
Because, like, I don't know, because, okay, this is the first thing that like popped into my head, but like I don't know what show I was watching, but like it was this little Asian girl, and her parents wanted her to be like a mathlete or something, and she wanted to be a whore.
Fun.
Wow, great example.
So
Her job description.
Well, I have something that goes with that though. So like for example, like my dad, like he kind of wants me to be a doctor or to like get into the military and stuff like that. But see me, I went to do something that involves filming. Him, it's like, no, be a doctor, you know, help the world. And like I'm like, I can help the world by filming. Like I don't see how that disappoints you a little bit that I want to do filming. Like he thinks that like at first, I mean he's getting better at it, but at first he's just like, I don't know about filming, like I don't know. I'm just like, they pay good money. Like if I really make it up there, they pay good money. So it's like, it's just as a doctor too. Like it's like a 50-50, like you either make it or you don't make it.
Yeah, no, just because you go to medical school doesn't guarantee that you're gonna end up being a doctor.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't mean anything at all. And then especially with like doctor school and med school and all that crap, it's so freaking expensive. And then what happens if you don't even go from like a nurse to like the surgeon that you studied to be?
Like you can literally get into like, you can finish med school, start your internship, your residency, and completely just fail. Like you can literally fail and have spent thousands of dollars on trying to be a doctor, and it all went down the drain because you failed.
Right.
Which is scary to think about. But like, kind of like talking about the question about like disappointing your parents. Growing up, my mom always kind of wanted me to be this like macho, super like tough boy, and hi, I'm Ken. I'm nothing like that. Like seriously, growing up, I played so many like sports. I played soccer for like a little bit. It was fun. That was the only sport I actually enjoyed. Then I played basketball. Yeah, crazy concept. I actually I played basketball for like a semester in elementary school. Absolutely hated it. It was the worst thing I've ever done in my entire life. Every day I wanted to cry. I just didn't want to be there at all. And I eventually told her like, hey mom, love you lots. Every day I do this, I want to die. So I'm not doing it anymore. And she was just like, cool. And I was like, great, glad we had that conversation. I'm sorry, I'm looking for my charger because my laptop's gonna die. But yeah, no, and that didn't work out. And genuinely, I feel like my mom had just a completely different outlook on who she wanted me to be, and I was the exact opposite. And I don't know if that disappointed her, because I think at first it was kind of disappointing for her, because she was just like, whoa, what the fuck, like, I thought of I thought my son was gonna be bigger, macho boy who drives trucks and plays football and, you know, is bringing girls home all the time. No, wasn't me. Instead, I was gay, hated sports, liked the color pink, wanted to listen to Nicki Minaj.
As you should.
But I think she slowly, I'm now 17 on my last year of high school, and she's finally kind of coming to terms with the fact that I'm gonna be the person that I am, and she can't really change that, because if this was a quote-unquote phase, it would have ended a long time ago, and it never did. So, yeah, I think our parents' disappointment eventually kind of dissipates. It becomes less of them being disappointed and more of them having to come to terms with the fact that they birthed another person and not just a baby doll that they can dress up and play house with.
Yeah, because like they have to realize that we're gonna be our own people. Just because we're kids doesn't mean that we're not our own people. Being a child is literally forming you to be an adult, own you person.
Like, own you person. Said by Jalen.
But you know what I mean. So like, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. The only way that I could say that I disappoint my parents is me being a damn airhead. But other than that, I don't really know. No, really, because my dad do be calling me slow. He's like, come on now. And I'm like, listen, bro, I know that's what you meant. Like, I'll be confused. You gotta break it. Use smaller words. Smaller words.
Honestly, I feel like they be expecting us to be perfect. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, my dad at least said those words too. Like, he was like, not that, like, I knew you're not gonna be, like, he knew that what not perfect or like that, but then he's like, a part of him wanted me to be perfect. But it's just like, no one is perfect. You're not perfect. No one in this world is perfect.